Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ashley Casham Guy here for another video. Doing a vintage opening. I ended up buying some black and white Legendary Treasures packs. It's one of my, I guess out of my top 5 favorite sets, it's probably like number 3 or 4. But anyway, so I'm just going to open these up. I'm going to start a new thing. I'm going to try to open these as carefully as I can, by the way, just because I don't have all the artwork for these, and I forget which ones I already have, so I'm just going to open all of them as carefully as I can. But anyway, so I have a good bit of these, but not like a ton. I have most of the Radiant Collection cards, just not most of the regular set, because I bought a couple of the Radiant Collection cards secondhand. I've also opened a couple of these, and so I got some of the Radiant Collection cards that way. So I'm not, like, as far as value goes, I don't need a ton of the cards as far as the more expensive ones from the Radiant Collection set, like the Mew I already have. There's the code card in case anybody's, I think this is still good for expanded. But anyway, so like I said, I already have most of the good stuff. It's just mainly EXs that I don't have from. Okay, so I don't have that. Just the regular foil, but never seen it, so I don't have it. So that's good. Always a win when you get something that you don't have yet. And then the regular rare looks like. Did I get the Mew? Oh, look at that! So like I was just talking about this card. Like I said, I already have it, but it's still probably one of the most expensive cards in the set. It's a really pretty card. I don't know if the light's catching it right as far so you can see all the different foil box thingies that are on there. I don't know what they're called. But basically, so one of the reasons why I like this set so much is because of the Radiant Collection. And look at that. So I don't know what. All right, so let me just go on a rant a little bit, or a little bit of a tangent. This is another Radiant Collection card, by the way, and this one's a little bit harder to see. It's not as the foil pattern is not as bright as on the Mew card. But basically, the tangent, I don't have that card either. Alright, so good deal. So a lot of these cards I don't have. So far, successful. I'll call it a win. But anyway, a lot of the cards in the Radiant Collection look really nice. That's why they're obviously the Radiant Collection, because they're supposed to radiate with beauty, I guess you could say. But anyway, so the Radiant Collection cards in this particular set, I don't know exactly. All of them might be foil, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I don't have all of them, but I'm pretty sure all of the ones I've seen have been foil to some degree. The foil is not always very strong, as you might have seen on like the Elisa card versus the Mew card. So like I said, I can't really see what the camera's seeing right now. I hope I'm not covering that at all. So it's hard for me to know whether or not you guys could see it. Okay, but either way, like I said, it's the foil pattern is a little different on those cards. Alright, so also just as a side note, I love cards like this where they have like a story to tell, and the evolutions for Tepig actually have the same story, same family, just the family continues to grow as Tepig gets bigger and evolves and such like that. Alright, cool. So we got the reverse is Levene, and we got Lugia EX. Alright, good deal. I don't think I have that actually. So I got one of the EXs like I was talking about. So far this is an awesome opening. And we got Cinccino as far as the Radiant Collection goes. And this is one of the ones that does have a really nice pattern on it, if you can tell. But anyway, so what I was going on, okay, and this is what makes these cards, this set, one of my favorite sets, and especially one of my favorite sets to open, just because of how many foil cards you get. And there's the rest of those. So for instance, and I'm only going to go on this tangent just because it's pretty new in my mind and it's a huge disappointment for me, but if any of you guys have ever opened up any of the Hidden Fates, you might have noticed that some of the cards in there are obviously different. The Shiny Vault cards is what they're called. But in there, every other set except for Hidden Fates so far, which by the way, Hidden Fates has had the biggest amount of hype over any set from Pokemon that I've ever heard of and I've ever seen. Granted, I'm not all-knowing or been around forever, but I feel like Hidden Fates has definitely had the most hype as far as any set goes. Especially for a new set. Like, it's not like the set's been out for a while, people realize what's in it, and then they're like, oh, let's go ahead and get really hype about this. So I got the Tepig again. But anyway, in that set, you're not even guaranteed a holo, which in every other special set, in which Legendary Treasures was not a special set, it was just a regular release set, if I'm not mistaken. You could buy the products as a booster box, you could buy them in tins, whatever it came with. You could, or whatever, like normal products are sold. There we go, another full art Radiant Collection card. Which, like I said, I have all these, but that's still a really pretty card, and I like the way they shine, so it's really good. Got that one again. So I already opened one of these, and I do also already have one. It's one of the less shine Radiant Collection cards, but all good. Like I said, I got an EX. I'm happy. I don't know if I showed the code on the last one, but there's the code on this one. Anyway, But yeah, so every single special collection set, and when I say special collection set, I mean cards that were released and you can't buy a booster box. So like Shining Legends, Dragon Majesty, Generation, you can only get them if you buy one of these specially marked products. All of those have had two holos guaranteed in every single box. One of the ways that they could justify charging you more is because you had a higher chance of getting good cards, as far as if you consider shiny cards good cards. And so, it didn't necessarily make sense, depends on how you look at it, I guess, but it made more sense in my mind to buy cards like that, because it's like, oh, well, I'm guaranteed to get 2 holos, it's always going to be a good pack. Every single one was a white code card, or white code pack. Ooh, that Charmander's pretty. And so, it made a lot more sense to go for stuff like that. But in Hidden Fates, everyone is not a guaranteed holo. It's a pretty sweet Growlithe. I remember going to a convention and somebody loving that card. But anyway, so every single pack is not a guaranteed card. Man, the third Ursaring. Every single pack is not a guaranteed holo or guaranteed 2 holos in the current special set Hidden Fates. And on top of that, you're not guaranteed one of the Radiant Collection cards, which Shiny Vault is what they are in Hidden Fates. But for instance, in Legendary Treasures, as you've seen, every single last one of these packs has had at least one Radiant Collection card. One of them, I think, had 3, maybe 4 Radiant Collection cards. I want to say 3. It had 4 holos, but 3 Radiant Collection cards. And so it's like, that just makes a pack so much more exciting to open. And Hidden Fates is really slacking in that area. Like, when you get a good card, it's really exciting because they look really nice. They're shiny cards in general. So when I say shiny, I mean the reverse color shine and not the shiny as in just foil, but they're all shiny cards, or not all of them. Some of them are shiny cards, and so they're kind of pretty, and so it is really nice to open them. But in general, like I said, just the fact that you're not guaranteed any of that kind of makes the set really disappointing to open. And some people would argue and say, well, that makes it more exciting because you don't know what you're going to get. But in my mind, that's a regular set. Like, you never know what you're going to get in a regular set. You can buy a booster box to increase your chances, so it makes it, a little bit better. But with Hidden Fates, it's literally you might or might not. Even though they're all white codes, I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but all the codes in there are white code cards. But you still don't get a guaranteed holo. Like, I don't know how many times I opened a pack from there. This is another Radiant Collection card, and it's the lighter shine. I do not have this card, so I'm extremely happy to get this. I didn't scream, but that's because I was talking already. Took away some of the excitement. But anyway, you're not guaranteed to get a holo. I don't know how many times I pulled like a Magikarp or something, and then nothing else. And I'm like, really? A regular Magikarp, and then like a regular foil from something else, or maybe even like just a reverse, or no foil at all, just a rare. And I'm like, I'm doing terrible opening these packs, by the way, but I'm trying my best. It's just not, they're ripping weird. Just the blue is a little better. Maybe I'm doing them upside down. I'm going to try doing it the other way next. But anyway, so I'm very disappointed as far as not the pull rates, but just opening the packs in general for Hidden Treasures. Like I said, I was looking for something kind of like how these are opening. Like, literally, I'm getting at least 2 foils in every one, sometimes 3, and one time 4. And granted, they're not all the picture foil cards. They're the reverse foil sometimes, but the Radiant Collection cards in this set, they're all completely foil. Ooh, I don't have that card either. Good deal. They're all completely foil, and so don't have that card. Look at that, getting good stuff. Alright, I do have this Piplup, but I love the way the foil pattern goes on this one, just because it's got the little bubbles, got the stars, and it's also got the shiny part. And I don't have that Servine. Look at that. This is a win all around. Okay, so this is definitely, I was thinking about keeping some of these sealed. I'm extremely happy I did not keep them sealed, just because, like I said, I'm getting a lot of cards I don't already have. Plus, it's a lot more fun opening it this way and seeing how many foils I get in some of these. Like, I don't know. It feels a lot better to open up. I said I wasn't going to do these backwards again. Okay, let me go to the other side. It just feels a lot better opening cards like this, opening a pack like this. Wow, okay, I don't know how I messed that up all the way. It's not even... Alright, well, I'm just going to have to rip this one because it didn't want to cooperate. But anyway, so I don't know why they decided to do that with Hidden Fates. I was extremely disappointed with it, wasn't happy. Still not happy, and I mean, Hidden Fates just came out. Today's date's like, August 31st. You probably won't see this video until September 1st at least. But either way, like I said, extremely unhappy with how Hidden Fates went. Would much rather it have gone like even Generations, where since it had also had a Radiant Collection, you got at least 1, and I don't think I ever got 4 foils in a Radiant Collection pack, but there were times I definitely got another Piplup, I mean. There are definitely times I got 3, and so that's what I was hoping for. You get 1 Shiny Vault card in every single pack, that would make me happy. It's 90 something, so I mean it's already going to be hard enough to collect them all, but now that you don't even get one in every pack, it's like impossible. It's not even cool. But anyway, won the last pack. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm going to start something new. I had one person complain, which, screw them. I don't care about them or what they think. And so I kind of did an experiment on the last video. I was basically showing them why it's a bad idea, because they were telling me I needed to post the codes in the video instead of just sending them to people individually in messages. That's what I'd done in the past. I still prefer to do it that way, but on the last video I posted that had all the codes shown, no one complained, no one said, hey, you know, all the codes were used already, so maybe different people were able to get them. I was saying that one of the reasons I don't do that is because then only one person gets them, or a bot takes them all, and so I was like, that's kind of stupid. So since no one complained about it, I guess I'll start doing that, which, as you saw in this video, I did start showing the codes. This is a vintage pack, so it's not like these codes are usable in standard. You can still use them for expanded, I believe, as I mentioned before, but they're not standard, so they're not as valuable or as sought after. I doubt anyone would have cared if I did not show the codes for this, but still show them. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to start doing that in all my videos. I'm going to start showing the codes, but if you're one of those people that preferred me to give them to you in a message, I apologize for the people that messed that up for you. Hopefully, I mean, if you really need some codes and they weren't available in the video, you can ask me. I don't know if I'll have them, since most of the codes I get come from openings, and most of these openings I'm doing on video. So, yeah, so if you can't get them from that, like I said, shoot me a message. I may or may not have one or two, but can't hurt to ask. I'll let you know if I do or if I don't. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, next thing I'll probably be opening is the Hidden Fates 10s, and probably also there's like some 10s that are coming out that aren't Hidden Fates, that are just regular 10s for Unified Minds. The ones with the alternate artwork, I'll probably be opening those up next. I have some shipping to me, so whenever they arrive, I'll open them up, or the weekend, not whenever they arrive, I'll open them up. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.